Hi guys. So now we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk about statistics. This will be especially helpful because there are questions like this on the SAT and ACT. Okay. So you're going to be given a graph, a bar graph. This one talks about how many acorns are eaten by each squirrel. Now, it's really important that you notice that each of these little acorns actually means there are 3 acorns eaten for each picture of an acorn. So, to figure out how many they actually ate, take the number of acorns and multiply by 3. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 3, we have 9. 4 times 3 is 12. And 6 times 3 is 18. So, how many more acorns were collected by Stripe and Fluffy combined? So that's the first thing I need to find. Okay, Stripe collected 9 and Fluffy collected 12, so they have a combined amount of 21. Scamper collected 18. So how many more acorns is 21 than 18? You'll subtract, and the answer would be 3 acorns. Okay. You've graphed the number of cookies sold at a bake sale. The question says you made 150 cookies. How many were left after these were sold? So you need to find out the total amount sold before you can determine how many are left over. This time, each cookie actually represents 6 cookies. So the scale is going to be different for each graph that you look at. So let's do the same process and multiply by 6. 4 times 6, we're 24 snickerdoodles. 4.5 times 6 gives you 27. 3.5 times 6 is 21. 2 times 6 is 12. And 6 times 6 is 36. Now that I have all of my totals, we'll add down. 24, 27, 21, 12, and 36 total to 120 cookies sold. Well, it says we made 150. How many were left after we sold 120? So take away 120 from your total, and you have 30 cookies left. Okay. So I changed this problem. We'll say grams of cheese collected, not eaten. So let's figure out our totals. Each one here is 4. So 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 6, 24. And these are both 4 times 3, so 12 and 12. Tiny Toes ate 8 grams of cheese. So that means we're going to take 8 away from the 24. And Tiny Toes now has 16. Missy stole 4 grams of cheese from Whiskers. So Missy, we're going to add 4, and Whiskers will take 4 away. So that 4 went to Missy away from Whiskers. Missy now has 16. Whiskers, though, now only has 12 because 4 was taken away. So, which mice now have the same amount? Tiny Toes changed to 16. Missy Mouse changed to 16. And Whiskers changed to 12. So the two mice with the same amount, 16 and 16, would be Tiny Toes and Missy Mouse. And yes, I feel very ridiculous saying these names. Okay. Now, we have monkeys. A troop of monkeys goes on an adventure. How many total monkeys? Do the same thing. Each one of these little monkeys means there's 4 total. So 3 times 4. You have 12. 4 times 4, 16. 6 times 4 is 24. And 2 times 4 is 8. So I'll add these totals together. And we have 60 monkeys. So those are the types of questions that they can ask you about these graphs. Really be careful that you're watching for this conversion factor. And read the question carefully. And there's going to be some problems where you have to create a bar graph. So here, it's a favorite type of movie. It doesn't matter which order you put them in down here. What really matters is the scale. So right now I'm going to put the type of movie on the x-axis. Then we're going to put the amount of people, because it's people who like these types of movies. That's going to go on the y-axis. You have to be careful when you're creating the scale for your y-axis. Remember, a graph doesn't always have to go by ones. I could have 0, 2, 4, 6, 0, 5, 10, 15. Okay, you just want to make sure that all of the data can fit on the graph. So look at the biggest number that you have, and that should be near the top. You shouldn't be going up to 100 if there's only 6 as your biggest number. You also shouldn't only go to 2, because clearly we have to be able to graph 6. So that's what you would consider a reasonable scale for your bar graph. This one just so happens to fit exactly. And then just take the corresponding numbers. So comedy, there were 4. The bar graph is going to go up to 4. Action then is 5. Romance, 6. Drama, 1. And sci-fi, 4. So this is how you would create a bar graph. So check out your assignments on Khan Academy. As always, if you need help, let me know. I hope you're all well, and have a good day.